Well, it's springtime in Louisiana, and that can only mean one thing. It's time to boil some crawfish. We're up at the Duck Commander, Buck Commander headquarters offices today. We're going to just take you through the process of cooking a pot of crawfish or sack, or however you want to call it, and just let you see how we do it. There are so many different ways and techniques to do it. There's not necessarily a right way or a wrong way. We're just going to show you this way today. If you have any tweaks or any good ideas, we'd love to hear that too, because we may want to incorporate that into our boil. So come along with us, let's boil some crawfish, and we'll show you how to have a good time.
Why are crawfish so fun to play with? It's a bad deal, buddy, but you're at the bottom of the food chain.
Very bottom.
You know what he turns into? Largemouth bass, catfish,
That's a big bass.
bullfrog. Bullfrogs love these things. So, we might as well eat him too.
You're not, I don't know.
Oh,
What is this?
It's that Colt bag. Watch out, Angela's behind you.
I got a can. I don't like being pinched. Today, actually, we're going to show you, we've got a 150 quart cart boiler that we're going to boil 2 sacks in. We've got an 80 quart single pot boiler that you would do 1 sack in. So we're actually going to boil in both of those so that we can show you what it's like if you're going to boil 1 sack for your family, or if you want to boil several sacks for a group of people. So we're going to walk you through both of those and let you see how we do it. One of the things I like about this Loco is it's got the super spark, just the ignition switch. I don't have to stick my lighter in and around there, so I'll just turn my tank on. We're lit. Now that we got it lit, we're going to let our water boil, and then we'll start putting all our ingredients in. One of the things I like on this 150 quart boiler, it's got that little slide drawer, so I can drop stuff in my boil without having to raise the whole lid, so it keeps the heat trapped in there and helps my water come to a boil faster, but I can still put stuff in there. When we get a hard rolling boil, we'll put our seasoning in there. Then we'll dump our crawfish in, set them down in the water, and then we're going to bring it back to a boil. All right, these crawfish here are really clean. They've been washed thoroughly, but you may want to just make sure that when you get yours and you dump your sack out, wash them, get all the dirt and stuff off, the grass, get all that out of there. You don't want to get that in your boil. But these crawfish here are big and healthy. Weather's getting warmer, they're getting bigger and better. It'll be some really good eating. All right, see, now we got a good hard rolling boil. We're gonna go ahead and pour our seasoning in. Usually potatoes take a little bit longer to cook, so I'm gonna dump my sack of potatoes in there right before we put our crawfish in. And now comes the moment of truth. We're going to get our crawfish, that's 2 sacks, we're going to put it in there. Ready to roll. You can do whatever you want in there. Onions, potatoes, those are kind of your basics. I like to put mushrooms because I think those are really good. I've also got some can of sliced pineapple, okay? If you'll crack this can, let the juice pour out into your boil. Also, those seasonings will get in there while it's boiling. It makes a really good spicy little treat. So that's just a little fun what we're going to do in this little smaller pot over here. So I like to wait a few minutes before I put my sausage in, because put it in there too soon, to me it kind of gets dried out. Really, you just want to get it heated up. So you can wait a little bit. Same with my corn. I'll wait a little while to put that corn in, because if you put it in there too long, it'll soak. It'll be so hot. For a lot of the people at your boil, it'll be just too hot to eat. So I'll wait on the corn and wait on the sausage and put it in once I turn my heat off. This is the rolling boil also. We're going to shut it down. All right, so now we've reached the point where we've killed the fire on both of these. This is the important process that is called the soak. Okay, so these things have been cooking, and now what they're doing is soaking up the seasonings that we put in there. If you ask me how long the soak is, I would say it kind of depends on your audience. I always say anywhere from 12 to 18 minutes for me personally is kind of that sweet spot for when you get the right amount of seasonings. We're going to let these things sit here. We're going to go ahead and put our corn in. I just put some sausage in there. We're going to put some sausage in here as well. And then in about 12 minutes, this stuff will be all ready to go. You'll have a bunch of happy people.
Sorting table.
My trusty gloves. Get a hold. This is one of my favorite features of this pot, because if you're doing it by yourself, this makes it way easier. Just raise that up like there, turn it, and it'll rest on those tabs. All your water drains out, and there is some ready to eat boiled crawfish. You gotta eat around. I was letting tips
Uh-oh. All them peels and things, they go straight. No, sir.
Oh.
No, I got a lot of good ancillaries here.
I thought that was for Purdy over here. I didn't think that.
Oh, they got to be about done with him. Yeah, that's him. Oh, where'd he go? Okay,
Finger you.
give me that. Oh, I'll even eat him. I stepped on him. Oh, well, that's good. We're good right there. Becky, you're up. That's more than I want to deal with.
Guys, it's the beauty of springtime. Crawfish boil, everybody loves it. It's a fun process, and it's a great social event. And you'll find out how many friends you have that you didn't even know you had. Boil some crawfish, let us know how it goes. See you guys.